Hi guys, this is Skittflash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man Battle Network 5. Now at the very back of the engine computer, where we fought that, or didn't fight that guy, where we caught that guy, go out. Whoa, I'm doing some crazy stuff with my controllers right now. Less than 20 seconds in and something incredibly nutty already happened. That's just fantastic. I want to double check, I'm kind of paranoid about this. Well, as you can see, we can held 5 of each thing instead of just 4 of each thing now, and that's nice, sort of. I never really use them, ever. But did we get the spin white? Yes, we did. Okay, cool. We can't really test that out right now because we don't even have the Navi Customizer program at hand, but we still have it, so that's nice. So everyone's at the party. We should go ahead and party. Oh wait, do we have any more chips to put in the trip trader? I don't think so. So here at the party, look at all the delicious foods and stuff. Or more importantly, the things to jack into. There's like 2 things you can jack into here, but one of them has HP memory inside of it, which means that it's totally useless for us at the moment in time. So, one, you know, if we ever do get the ability to come back here, we've got to make sure we get that. So now we just talk to everyone, never get bored of these flavors. Yeah, okay, party, party, join us, join us. What is that from? I think I don't even want to remember where that's from. Oh, it's from Shinchan. How could I forget? The IT related industry, such business peoples. So yeah, you just have to talk to everyone before things start, I'm pretty sure. What's up, bro? Yeah, there you go. I didn't really listen to what anyone had to say, but you get it, you get it. When did the old man get here? I don't recall talking to an old man. Come on, I don't know what's up with that. That is kind of nutty. The booster system radically enhances the program's performance. They get stronger for just 300 million zennies. That's 8 zeros, okay. Had to count. What a bargain. I guess it is. I mean, what if we boosted our, like, program? Would we be, like, even more awesome? Be insanely awesome. Yeah. You could almost, maybe it's a power too great to have. This is a booster system. The guard navies are reinforced with the booster system. Too bad, like, you know, their base power is absolutely chumpish. 10 times more powerful than normal navies. The problem is normal navies are, like, you know, not powerful in the slightest. We could probably take them out. Easy peasy. A power cut? Oh, that's not good. Is the booster system safe? Who cares about those navies? They don't even have, like, you know, specialized faces. They're all the same. And they all got taken out. Look at all those people who were taken out all at once very quickly. Whoa, crazy. And the booster system was stolen. That's not good. Where's that one guy, that sketchy looking guy? You there, okay. I'm gonna run over and talk to you. Guard man. Do you guard anything? Did you notice people guarding and stuff? No way. Guarding the exit the whole time? Okay, cool, so that means he's still in the room. And look at that, sketch guy hiding under the table. Yeah, quit playing innocent. We know you're suspicious looking. Right, everyone, this guy's with Nebula. Oh, man. Wow, shit, he's getting... I guess, you know, a $300 million anything would be pretty important. It wasn't me. Yeah, he was just hiding under the table, just cuz. What? What is he doing? Is he, like... going to torture right now? Is he tickling him? Like any kind of, you know, kitty thing like this would do? Oh well, he's searching him, I guess. I guess so. I was just about to take him when the lights went down. What was his plan? Because the other guy, apparently the other thief, had a much more brilliantly orchestrated plan. Yeah, it seems that everyone in the room is innocent. What about old man? I don't remember talking to him. But yeah, defeated the 8 booster guard, booster Navi, real hard booster guards. I can't talk. I never could talk. Ever. So what do we have to do, Proto Man? Check out the room, there may be a trick. Okay. Oh, that's right, that's not the control stick I move with. I'm pretty sure you just have to examine all kinds of stuff. I don't think you have to talk to everyone again. That'd just be silly. The tables, other mirror, and then third mirror. Look at all these mirrors. It's like it's a puzzle or something. Well, what did happen, Lan? It's the table. No, it's the mirror. He rigged it somehow. Yeah, I guess mirrors would be, you know, really odd like that. It's a magic mirror. When you break, no, the reflection. So light reflects very, very, very coincidentally straight into the booster system. I'm sure, like, you know, that's, you think they'd think about that, you know, this 300 million zenny thing, and, like, you know, infrared rays when you jack in. Really, I thought it was a manual plug-in thing. Can you just point your beam at something? So if you point back to the light path, we can hunt the thief. Well, that could be from outside, right? Way over here. You see anyone? No? No one came past here? Okay. Oh, engine room. Okay. Wow, I didn't even realize that was the direction in which to go. But whatever. You learned something new, I guess. Anyone in this room? Yeah, I think there's a secret hatch that takes us up here or something, if I remember correctly. And in here that takes us to outside here. Oh, and this guy's knocked out. Oh my gosh. This is when, you know, that other theme gets kind of annoying very, very quickly. You hijack the ship. You'd think thered be much more security to this than there is, but whatever. I guess when they're so used to dealing with, like, net crimes, that, like, real crimes are just like, what is this stuff? How do we deal with this? Okay, so here we are. Hand over. It's you. Suspense. Oh, it's that guy that we met, like, all of one time. Make awesome fireworks. Yeah, it's worth a 300 million zenny crime. And if you want it back, then we have to find him at the very end of this dungeon, puzzly dungeon that sucks. And do things and stuff. And this is where I'm gonna stop. So I'm not sure what past me was about to finish my sentence with, but what it ended up being was I'm gonna stop recording, or Audacity's gonna stop recording, because apparently, you know, it just decided to stop recording on me, so now I have to postcon the rest of this. So this dungeon is particularly annoying. I guess they all are in their own little special way, but this one is a water level. Yes, in a game entirely about the internet, they still somehow managed to have a water level in it, which is just kind of crazy. Even in Mega Man Battle Network 4, if I'm not mistaken, like, they even had, like, this little water segment in that game, too, that was just about, like, well, it was kind of optional, and given the way, like, Mega Man Battle Network 4 operated, you might not even, like, play it, but that's another story for another time. Anyways, the enemies here are kind of very annoying. As you can see, those submarines, in particular, those guys are the bane of my existence. Basically, if there's a water panel, and I don't know if all water, enemies follow this suit, but it's certainly the submarines. But if there's a sea panel, then that means that they'll hide under it, and you can't hit them with anything but electric attacks. And that's just not fun. You don't want that at all. And it's just kind of annoying in general, because even their basic attacks, it shoots this bubble thing that goes in this diagonal, like, direction, and if you hit it, it goes straight at you, and it's just not something fun to deal with in the slightest. You know, and because, like, there's so many C panels typically on stage, it also means that you're gonna be harmed by C panels, because those slow you down. And I guess Proto Man's also too cool for that HP memory, so we'll have to backtrack to get that at some other point in time. It's just fantastic. Ew. So anyways, the whole basis of this puzzle is to just navigate this obstacle course. No really puzzles, I guess you could say. It's just more of an obstacle course. But you want to get to the ship key and then get it to unlock the door. As you can see, as long as you're underwater, you'll slowly start to lose oxygen, because apparently navies breathe oxygen or something. And they're programmed with the ability to drown. I don't understand this at all. But if you lose all your oxygen, you'll slowly start losing health, so you don't want any of that. The two main obstacles here are those tornadoes, as you can see. If you run into those, basically you'll just lose a lot of oxygen, so don't want to run into those. And the currents, which if you fight them, you will lose oxygen, but at the same time, if you don't fight them, then you'll get blown away to wherever they blow you away to. Typically that's bad, it's somewhere you don't want to be, but at the same time, sometimes you actually need to ride the currents to get to where you want to be, as to get some cool items or the necessary ship key. Admittedly, if I didn't have a map right now, I'd be totally lost, like I am right now, because I don't want to look at, past me didn't want to look at my map, like, while commentating, so that's just a problem. Another problem is the enemy, like, composition. It's just absolutely, like, gonna get you. For the main thing, these guys, these are electrical based enemies. They have a pretty erratic, like, move pattern, which means that, like, they're gonna they can hit you oftentimes. And as you can see, electric chips are the way to go when it comes to this place. I'd recommend putting as many electric chips as you can if you're having a really hard trouble with this boss dungeon, which I kind of am. I should be doing that, because not only do electric chips do double damage when they whatever. Not only do electrical chips do double damage while on C panels, but they also do double damage to water-based enemies, so it's going to be doing quadruple damage, and it's the only thing that can really hit those guys while they're submerged. So that's like the way you want to go. Admittedly, you know, I only really have one type of electrical attacking chip, and that's like the Thunder. I would like Electric Reel, but I didn't get any of those during the Cloud segment, so I'm just kind of out of luck. So anyways, again, you have to go into a rather specific pattern to make sure you get all the items you want to get in this place. And yeah, that's, I don't really know what, like, it is to say, because I've been, not only because I've just been cutting so much, honestly, like, I've been leaving at a dime. It's kind of bad of me. So I'm just gonna look at my folder right now to see if I have any Thunder chips worth using, because that's literally that one Thunder is my only Thunder chip. And if you switch things to sort out to the Thunder element, you can look at all these. Anti-electric would be alright. Spark Shake would be nice. I mean, those things are hard to dodge. They'd probably be hard to dodge for enemies, but none of them are really coded to something I'd really want, so I think I'm just gonna hold off on that for a while. Again, going this random direction. The playback is lagging for me so hard that I kind of just have to go by, like, what's going on in sound to figure out what I'm doing right now. Like right now, I got into a battle. Didn't know I got into a battle, but I obviously cut it because that's what the sound says. Okay, I guess that's a shortcut, except not really in the slightest. Shift key C, we have A and B if I'm not mistaken. Now we got A and C, now I just need to get B. This one you need 3 shift keys to open one door, but that's the entire ship computer 2. They all have different ways of operating, which is kind of weird. Yeah, again, sorry for the erratic cutting. This is why I don't like recording when there's people at the place. But I wanna, at least I'll get this HP, no, that's not HP memory, in the slightest. I actually wish it wasn't HP memory, because it totally isn't. Custom Vault Y, electrical style chip. Just what I've been asking for, but I have nothing Y coded, so I don't think I'll have it. Custom Vault gets stronger the higher your custom gauge is. It's kind of high risk, high rewards, because if your custom gauge is full, then it does, like, I think the least amount of damage, but if it's like 1 second, just like 1 frame away from full, then it'll do the most amount of damage. It's kind of interesting. I never really use it at all. Even my emulator's nutty today. Everything about this recording is just kind of crazy. But if you go over here, this is something I didn't expect Proto Man could pick up, but I'm very happy it is. Expand memory. Basically it makes the Navi customizer bigger, and now instead of like a 4x4 tile place, it'll be a 4x5 tile place, and now we can equip more stuff when Mega Man gets back, and that's just going to be absolutely awesome. New panels, I think, something along the sort. Ice panels. So long as you actually touch them, you'll slide, like most ice physics in games. You probably know how that operates. I think you do take double damage if you get hit by electrical style chips with them, so just keep that in mind. One thing I discovered while having to, like, you know, go through all this gargled mess that is these very tough enemies. But yeah, that EXP. I don't know why I call it EXP. It's short for expand. I'm sure that's what they're getting at with, like, you know, their whole shortcut, only 8 letters per name thing that this game seems to. It's a charm point in the game. It's all digital based. But Air Hockey S. This is a chip I actually got off screen a few parts ago that I said was really good, but didn't equip it just yet, and I just only remembered it when I got a second one. So now I have 2 air hockeys, and they're one of my favorite chips. They pretty much just bounce in a diagonal pattern. It's something you have to get a feel for. I'm just gonna replace guard with it. I never use guard. It's break style, so you know it will pierce any kind of defense, and it's also it has the potential for multiple hits. So like attack plus 10s really shines with those and whatnot. It's just a really good all-around chip. But anywho, something I discovered while fighting a lot of these guys is one way to actually circumvent the whole hiding under the water bullshit that these guys are, you know, so mean about. I totally botched that hard, but something I learned is that if you're on a water chip while you use a water, if you're on a water panel while you use a water chip, I think it increases the attack power of the chip. But one way to get rid of their water cover is to just crack all these panels like I used with Crack Bomb. As you can see, those panels got cracked, which means they're no longer C panels, which means I can actually, you know, hit them while they're floating above it. Which is very, very nice, because I actually have a good amount of Crack Bombs on my panel. On my chip folder. I'm not saying anything, right, am I? Well, what else is new with that, though? I think we're almost done with this segment, though. This is the last, Shipcom 3's last area, and there's only one key to get, and I'm checking the map for some reason, even though I'm, like, right next to the ending. Yeah, it's just right here. Okay, so now we got the ship key, we can go back, safe on land. Now we can actually open up this guy and fight the boss, but first, one more set of enemies. These guys, bomb boys, they'll push a bomb to your side of the field, and if it gets to your side of the field, well then that would be bad, but they're also really easy to hit. Yeah. So in the next time, we'll be fighting Napalm Man, and you can see his feet, sort of, just right there. We'll be fighting the owner of those feet. But until then, this has been Skittflash. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Bye!